This is it! I'm going to show you how to host a daring adventure in your own home using the Rebel Revolt escape room kit. Now, first things first, you can access the setup guide at any time by hovering over the escape kit button, going down to Rebel Revolt, and clicking on Setup Guide. Now, this has all the information you will need to set up this game. It goes through step by step with videos, examples, extra links to click. Everything you need is here. But if you'd rather watch me walk you through it real quick, I can do that too. For extra information, come and reference this guide, or click this button up here and contact us. Send me an email. I'd love to help you out. So, to set up Rebel Revolt, I'll go in here. Oop, I don't want the posters. Wrong button. Go into Game. Go into Print at Home version. I'll show you on the Print at Home version. So, you want to separate the game cards, which look like this. These are the game cards. You want to separate it into 6 piles, like so. Because there are 4 challenges, some extra posters, and a training challenge. So these will be in the training. Everyone gets 1 roll card. Now this is important because as you go through the game, it'll give tasks to individual people. It'll say, Ray, you need to read this, or Zah, you need to take the lead here and lead your team. So everyone gets to role play a little bit. If you can slip into it, it's quite fun. You really get to crush the enemy. If you want, there is an optional variant where someone plays as Dark Zah, and nobody else knows that secretly his mission is to make the team fail without them realizing that he's the double agent. So maybe you should tell them that someone in this team is a double agent. And that will make for an interesting dynamic as they go through the game. So here's the first card for Challenge 1. And you can tell which cards belong to Challenge 1 because of this bullet icon here. So you can see that's a Challenge 1, this is Challenge 1, this is Challenge 1, this is Challenge 2, because that goes with that icon. Dump, 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 like so. Challenge 3. Dump, 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 dump. Down, down we go. And so on, and so on, and so on. You can see each one has their own icon. So you know which pile to put it in. And you want to take each challenge one at a time. You have to progress it in a linear fashion, okay? So you start with challenge 1. And maybe what you can do, there's a couple of different options. You can either set all the cards out on the table and just progress through each challenge one at a time. Bump, 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 bump. Alternatively, you can do what they did in this church youth group example, where they had each challenge in a separate room. And every person, after they finished the challenge, had to run to a different room to solve the next challenge. And that made for a really engaging experience. If you want to read more about how they pulled this off with a large group of people, then I would really recommend reading this article. He does a video interview as well, so you check that out if you would like. So that's another option. A third option is you could have little lockboxes that are linked to the codes that complete the previous challenge. For example, you could take the numbers from Challenge 1 that are the solutions to Challenge 1 and put it into a 4-digit code that unlocks a bike lock for Challenge 2, and so on, and so on, and so on. You could go a long way with this. But that is, in a nutshell, that's all there is to the game. You will want to make sure that you have the hints open. If you go to Rebel Revolt, the player's intro and hints, So this is where we start the game. This game checks the answers online. So if you click We're ready, we're ready. You can also access this page, by the way, by typing startgame.us and clicking on Rebel Revolt. And it'll put you through, boom, to this page, because this is where you start the game. You can see challenge 1, this is where it begins. Ray is in charge. You put your answer here, you click it to check. There are hints and solutions. Now you'll notice this is completely online. Some people love it, some people hate it. If you're among the people who hate it, make sure that you print, whoops, don't want the invitations, make sure that you print the printable hints guide. And this will allow you to play the game completely offline. It'll form a couple of little booklets that you can use to check your answers as you go without logging on once. It gives you all the hints, all the answers you need. You can open that up just to have this little sneak peek. So you need to fold it like an origami, and well, I don't want to give you hints, so woo, that's what it looks like. Okay, this is how the game runs. This is how you set it up. Make sure you have smooth tunes going in the background, epic adventure tunes. Have fun escaping.